Alright guys, KK4PYN back again with you here. Wanted to do a quick update video. I know I haven't pushed out a video in a while. I had some family here for the holiday week and things going on, so I've just been kind of busy. But I have been kind of tinkering at night and trying to figure some stuff out, and I'm going to have a couple videos coming out hopefully this week. I am going back to looking for full-time work, so I'll be juggling those, trying to create content and looking for work. So, but the bottom line is I need to go back to work. So I still want to do both. I want this channel to go places. So, but yeah, I've just been busy, so I haven't had a video out in a little while here. The things that we're going to be looking at in the upcoming videos, I'm still going to do a couple more where to buy videos. There's a couple things online I want to show you guys. I guess I've got the screen recording software, the Voco screen software working on Linux, and it seems to be working okay. Still having some weird audio issues. I think I just need a better microphone, bottom line. I'm going to try screen sharing without the little picture of me in the corner. I don't really know that it's actually useful to have my face in the corner. Most of you guys probably don't enjoy just staring at my face anyway, so this video is probably horrible, but at least I'm having a halfway decent hair day. But yeah, so we're just going to do a couple more of those. I want to try and get that content out. And then we're going to look at some stuff that I have around the lab here, around the shack, so that we can get a closer look at some interesting things. Some kind of product review type deals. One of the things I want to look at is my xprotolab. This is something I've had for a while, and I'm actually going to start pushing out a lot of reviews. I might actually do a complete separate channel for reviews. Simply because I want to push some of the reviews to Amazon where I bought this stuff, but I literally am not going to be one of those people that's going to review something that I bought, you know, yesterday and said, oh, it started up, no problem, I got it running and everything's fine. I'm going to be reviewing products that I've had for a while. I recently bought a robotic vacuum cleaner, and it works great, but I wasn't going to go out and say, oh yeah, it's fantastic, when I've only used it once. It's got caught a couple times. I found out its limitations, what it's like cleaning it. You know, I've had it for a couple months now, and a lot of the other stuff I'm going to do reviews on I've had for eons. So I'm probably going to start a different channel for that, because to put all those reviews on this channel would just clog it up, and most of them aren't ham radio related. A lot of it is electronics related, but yeah, different channel anyway. So we'll be looking at the xprotolab because it's awesome. This is what is touted as the world's smallest oscilloscope. It's also got a function generator and a protocol sniffer in there. I actually built this one from a kit. It was cheaper, and I enjoy surface mount soldering, so I did have access to a professional hot air station at the time, but, you know, I think I could have built it with just the stuff that I have here at the house. So it was a chore, and I built this 2-3 years ago. It still works great. So we'll get into looking at this, because I just think that if you need a small oscilloscope or you're just looking for a kind of advanced level kit to build, this thing's great. Also from Gabotronics, we've got the xprotolab plane here. And this is basically the same setup as the xprotolab there, but it doesn't have a display. This is specifically designed to plug into the computer over USB and run a software package to it, makes your entire computer screen an oscilloscope. This one can also run over USB, and that's what we'll be looking at, because I can show you guys the correlation of what's happening in the software to what's actually happening on the oscilloscope. Excuse me for looking down here for a second, but we're just going to turn this sucker on for you. You can kind of get a glimpse of what's going on with it. It's pretty cool. It's also got voltmeters in it and an FFT. But it works fantastic. Said it's got a built-in AWG, real low. I mean, it's only like 100 or 200 kilohertz or something like that. But you're talking about 20 or 30 bucks for the kit. I think it was 30 for the kit. I think the full-blown ones they sell are like $50 or $60 for a USB oscilloscope. That's a good deal. You can get a Handtech or something like that, or one of those DSO quads with the built-in display and all that. But you know, I enjoy building things myself, so we'll take a look at that. One of the other videos that I want to push out is about analog devices. This is my MKR1000, which is kind of hard to explain, but it's basically an FPGA and a microprocessor, and it's got some software, and you hook up, and it pushes out voltage or current, measures voltage or current, and it has a function generator in there to give you different waveforms so you can look at components. And it's designed basically for schools as a teaching aid. They call it an active learning module, which is ADALM, Analog Devices Active Learning Module. This is the 1000. They have a 2000 out now, which is like a full-blown they say a full-blown oscilloscope, function generator, programmable power supply, up into the tens of megahertz, which probably pretty useful for most ham radio guys. So we're going to take a look at that. I've got some issues with the new software package they just pulled out, so hopefully some guys that know Python a little bit better can help me with that. I'm getting some weird dependency errors. I am no Python expert. I'm really trying to embrace Linux 100% as my main operating system. I have used it for a long time. I've been into Ubuntu since it was version 10, maybe 10.04, probably before. But I've never really get into the deep dark side of it, other than basic everyday computing. So this is something we're going to look at. We're also going to look at the ADLAM 2000, and now they have a software-defined radio from Analog Devices with one of their Agile RF transceiver chips that tunes up to like past 3800 megahertz and down to about 328. So we could use it on the 440 band and 2.4, and the 900 band for amateur radio with a license, because it will transmit. It'll do transmit and receive full duplex. So that's something I want to try and buy one of those and buy the new version of this as well, so that I can show you guys, because they come in handy around the shack. So those are some things we're going to be taking a look at. Like I said, I'll try and push out a couple videos this week. Also, I'm trying to set up, finally, I know some of you guys have heard me talking about it, an RTL TCP server with the Raspberry Pi. This is my old Raspberry Pi 2. The Raspberry Pi 3 will probably do it, maybe overkill. I don't really want to chop it up and stick it in a box. But we're going to use the old dongle here. This is my original, well, not my original, but this is the new, like, one I won. This one I won, horrible grammar, and hacked the SMA connector on it there. As you can see, that's kind of chopped up. It came with one of those MCX connectors, which is hopeless. Easy to put that on. That might be another video. Found this old Wi-Fi dongle that'll work. It's long range N. We'll get that going. So those are the things that are coming out here shortly. Thanks for sticking with me, you guys. Please follow me on Twitter at KK4PYN. I am going to try and push out a lot more updates, maybe every couple days. I got some new videos coming out. Thanks to you guys that are supporting me on Patreon, and I really appreciate your support. I'm going to be making the list of the free Nightfire kits that I'm going to be sending out this week. I'm going to make that list, and as soon as I get those first 10 supporters, I'm going to start shipping all those out. So please support me on Patreon, patreon.com at KK4PYN. I'll put that link in the description. That helps me to get new stuff, to give you new content, and also some of the pro software type stuff that I need that's a couple dollars a month. All that money is going to go right back into the channel. So you guys, hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Thanks for sticking with me, and we'll be sending out new videos here this week, and you guys have a great day. 73.